Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to make some pretzel toffee, which is basically just equal parts butter and sugar. So I've melted a half cup of butter and I'm going to add in a half cup of sugar. This is a really small batch, so you'll probably want to double this, and just be aware the cooking time may increase a little bit. I'm just going to start a timer so you can get an idea of how long this is going to take. And at this point we just cook and stir, and make sure you keep stirring the whole time that you're cooking. The first thing that will happen is that the butter and sugar will combine and they'll get kind of light and fluffy looking, and then what will happen is the butter and sugar will actually start to separate a little bit, and you'll see some of the butter kind of separating away and pooling. Here's a little bit better shot of that. You can kind of see the butter pooling on top, and the textures become, it almost looks kind of curdled, right, or kind of clumped. And that's fine, that's normal. So just go ahead and keep cooking and stirring, and we're just waiting at this point for it to get about the color of a brown paper bag. There we are. You can kind of see a pool of butter on there. I'm just going to pour that on top of the crushed up pretzel pieces. Spread that out a little. And at this point, while it's still hot, I just want to spread some chocolate chips over the top. You could use a chopped up chocolate bar or whatever you like. Okay, and you can kind of see there at the bottom some of that excess butter just pooling out, and that's fine. Just let it spread out. Give those chocolate chips a minute to melt, and then you can just take a knife and smooth it over the top. And that's it. You have pretzel toffee. You're just going to let this cool for a while and use a big knife to cut it into pieces or break it apart. And that took us just about 7 minutes.